Hey everyone, welcome back. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of ultimate golf players talking about a cash and coins hack method that's supposedly giving people unlimited resources. According to the posts I found, it's quick to use, works on both Android and iPhone, and doesn't require installing anything. Of course, claims like that always make me a little suspicious. I've tested plenty of methods like this before, and most of them end up being a waste of time. So, I decided to check this one out for myself and record the entire process. In this video, I'll show you exactly what I did, what happened during the test, and whether my ultimate golf cash and coins balance actually changed. Let's jump right into it. Before trying anything, I wanted to check my account so I could compare the results later. After checking everything, I started following the instructions that were being shared online. The first thing I needed was my player ID. You probably know that every account has its own unique ID. I opened the profile section and found mine within a few seconds. Since it's an important part of the process, I made sure to save it before moving on. Nothing unusual here so far. Pretty standard. Next, I headed over to the website that players kept mentioning. The process looked pretty simple from the start, with a clean layout that seemed designed for mobile users. I searched for Ultimate Golf, selected the Cash and Coins option, and followed the instructions shown on the screen. There weren't any complicated steps, and everything moved along pretty quickly. At that point, I was still curious to see if this was actually going to affect my ultimate golf account, or if it would end up being just another claim that sounds better than it works. After that, I was asked to enter a few account details. The main thing required was the player ID that I had copied earlier. There was also an option to select the platform I was playing on. Once everything was filled in correctly, I continued to the next screen. The site then displayed a loading animation and started showing various connection messages. It looked like the system was processing something in the background. Of course, whether any of that was actually happening is impossible to know just by looking at the screen. A few moments later, I reached the section where I could choose the amount of resources. There were several different options available. For the purpose of this test, I selected one of the larger amounts because it would be easier to notice if anything changed later. After making the selection, I continued and waited for the process to finish. The loading screen ran for a little while before moving on to the final stage. Before the process could be completed, there was one more requirement. The site asked for a verification step. This seems to be pretty common with sites that make these kinds of claims. I'd already completed this step while preparing to record the video, so I won't be doing it again. I followed the instructions and completed the process. So, let's skip to the most interesting part, the final result, and see what would happen. Now for the part everyone wants to know about. After everything was finished, I closed the browser, opened Ultimate Golf again, and went straight to my account to check my cash and coins balance. What happened next honestly caught me off guard. The extra cash and coins appeared almost immediately. I didn't have to restart the game multiple times, wait for a sync, or do anything else. Everything was already showing up when I checked my account. Considering how many similar methods I've tested before, that was definitely the most surprising moment of this entire Ultimate Golf experiment. And that's the complete test. Now, you've seen the full test from beginning to end, so you can make your own opinion about it. If you've ever tried something similar before, let me know your experience in the comments below. I'd be interested to hear whether your results were different. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more mobile gaming hack tests and experiments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.